What is up, YouTube? It's your boy eBucks, and I'm back here with another video. So the topic that I'll be discussing in this video today is in regards to why the mindset of success is the key to breakthrough in your life. The one thing that y'all gotta understand is that without the proper mindset, right? Without the mindset of success, without having that burning desire, that burning obsession to be successful, right? Which is only gonna come from you being in survivor mode, whether you live with your parents, whether you live by yourself, you will never, you will never achieve the things that you want to achieve in life. When you have a certain goal, you have to write down that goal on a piece of paper, on your phone, whatever, and you have to achieve that goal like your life depends on it. Because if you do not achieve that goal, if you do not set out to achieve that goal like your life depends on it, you will always make it seem like that goal does not matter, like that goal is not important, like you do not want to achieve it. When you make it something that you obsess about, when you make it something that you have a burning desire of, right? You write it down on a piece of paper, you put it in your phone, you write it everywhere that you can write it, you post it everywhere you can post it, and you keep working hard, you keep achieving until you attain that goal in which you seek, regardless of what people have to say. Because the reality of the situation is that whether you do good, whether you do bad, people are always going to have things to say about it. Let me repeat that again. Whether you do good or whether you do bad, people are always going to have things to say about it. The question you have to ask yourself is, do I have the mindset to become successful? You have to put aside your pride. You have to put aside your ego. Humble yourself and work towards becoming the greatest version of yourself, right? The mindset for success comes when you have developed yourself in every aspect of your life, spiritually, right? With your connection with the Most High, mentally, improving your thoughts. Stop thinking negatively, think positively. Stop worrying about what other people are doing and worry about how you can increase in every aspect of your life, spiritually, mentally, physically, right? Even financially. How are you going to improve physically? Getting in a better fitness level, getting in the gym, eating healthy, right? How are you going to improve emotionally and the way you handle situations? Are you going to think of situations, or like the way to handle situations, more from a sense of logic or emotion? How are you going to handle it? Right? When times get tough, how do you handle situations? That's the question you have to ask yourself. All of these play into the type of mindset that you have for success, right? In order for you to be able to have the right mindset for success, you have to be able to grow in every aspect of your life. Because if you are not growing in a single aspect of your life, you're not going to be able to achieve that in which you seek. You have to continuously grind. You have to continuously work hard to achieve that in which you seek. Yes, it will take time, but trust me, if you continuously work hard, if you continuously put in the effort, you're going to achieve that in which you seek. But the one thing that you also have to understand is that with having the mindset towards success, having the mindset of success, you have to change the person you are today in order to be able to become the person that you want to become in the future. Let me repeat that again. You have to change the person that you are today in order to be able to become the person that you are seeking to be in the future. That's not going to happen with your current mindset. That's not going to happen with your current belief system, because with your current mindset and your current belief system, you are not ready to tweak things. You are not ready to change things in order to become successful. The one thing that you have to understand is that on the path to success, you are going to go through trials and tribulations. You're going to go through trial and error. You have to embrace it. You have to embrace all the positive moments. You have to embrace all of the negative moments. You have to embrace all the neutral moments and add that in your repertoire in order to be able to become successful. Becoming successful is not easy, but once you become successful and you have the mindset towards success, you're going to reach a lot of breakthroughs in your life, right? You have to understand these things for the way that they truly are, because the reality of the situation is that a lot of people in this society, a lot of people in the world do not want you to be successful, but it's not about what they think. It's about what you need to do for yourself, to help yourself out, to help out your family, to help out people that are less privileged than you. That is your purpose in this life that God has called you for. So with having the right mindset towards success, it boosts you up to another tier or multiple tiers, depending on how you use them, right? And what you have associated with that mindset. You feel what I'm saying? So these are things that are included in the mix. But the reality of the situation is that you have to keep your head up high. You have to keep grinding. You have to keep putting in the hard work, regardless of what the next man or woman thinks. Because regardless of the situation, you're going to have haters. You're going to have people that are not going to like your content. You're also going to have people that are going to love your content. But the reality of the situation is that you cannot fall in love with the validation. Because sometimes you're going to get negative validation and you're going to get positive validation. Right? The thing you have to understand is that regardless of the validation, you have to continuously help yourself while you help others to grow by providing value, by providing content in which you can use to be able to help yourself grow, right? That mindset that is aimed for success is very imperative towards you becoming the greatest version of yourself. Never take it for granted. A lot of people take certain things for granted and they don't end up reaching the levels that they're supposed to reach. Why? Because they're not focused on the end goal. Even with that mindset that's aimed for success, what do you want to achieve in life? Where do you see yourself reaching in 5 years? What goals do you have set out for yourself? A lot of you guys have a lot of short-term goals that you don't really see yourself reaching. Why? Because you're too afraid that if people start to hear your goals, they're gonna think that something is wrong with you because you're not aiming higher. You're not aiming high enough. It's only short-term. Regardless of the situation, people are gonna think you're crazy. But you would rather be in a situation where people think you're crazy because you're just over dreaming and over dreaming and over dreaming. But the thing is that it's not only about over dreaming. It's about over dreaming and pursuing. It's about over dreaming, right? And going after it, regardless of whatever anybody else thinks. You have a mission to yourself and you have a mission to the Most High in order to be able to achieve that purpose. And trust me, the more spiritual you become with God, the more He's going to reveal His purpose to you, or your purpose to you. You feel what I'm saying? But you have to grow. You have to want to grow in every aspect of your life. So therefore, He can bless you in due time. That mindset of success is very, very, very imperative, man. It's going to come at the right time. It's going to come through hard work. It's going to come through dedication, motivation, perseverance, resilience. Do you have these qualities in order to become the greatest version of yourself? Do you have the qualities in order to see yourself rise to the next level, to rise to the occasion? Or are you just so scared and limited by your beliefs that you don't see yourself trying to become the greatest version of yourself? At the end of the day, you have to make these decisions for yourself so you can become the greatest version of yourself. But let me tell you something. Never allow somebody that does not have the mindset of success in which you are building up to limit your beliefs. If you understand, you understand. But if you do not understand, you do not understand. This is the man of this video. I'll see y'all soon.